Okay, this is Mary Jones from Adams Central FFA. She's doing the job interview employment skills. She is applying for a summer intern. Want to work at a thriving radio station that offers great benefits to students and opportunities to advance and learn alongside experienced employees. And it is WZBD radio station here in Bern, Indiana. And so looking for a part-time summer intern with interest in career and within public communications. Salary will start around $14.68 an hour, and maybe some remote and off-site work that must be possible to provide her own transportation. Okay. Mary, tell me about yourself.
I am currently a junior at the local high school here at Adams Central. I am very active in FFA and 4-H. Within FFA, I've held various leadership roles from chapter office to district office, and I have a really big passion for advocating for agriculture through that as well. And then with 4-H, I am on multiple youth councils. I'm the representative for the Sheep Club, as well as super involved with the junior leaders and mentoring in mini 4-H. Within the school, I also have other leadership roles within NHS and BPA, Sunshine Society, and then also as the team captain for the girls golf team.
Okay. Mary, what are your greatest strengths?
I would say one of my greatest strengths is probably organization. I think I am very committed to keeping things in an organized manner, whether that simply be paperwork or time management, kind of organizing and making sure that I'm not double booked for multiple places at 2 different times, but then also organization in the sense that I'm able to communicate easily with others and kind of keep things like planning events and things like that, keeping things organized and on task.
Okay. Mary, why are you interested in pursuing this position?
I think that my love for public communications and public speaking and different things like that has drawn me to a career where I can use that specifically in like radio journalism and things like that. And specifically as a summer intern, I think it would be really, really cool to expose myself to that and kind of see more of the ins and outs of what that position would be like. And I think just starting off as a summer intern would be a great spot for me to start.
Okay. Talk about a time when you had to lead a team or show leadership.
I would say one of those times has been in the past year. Like I mentioned, I am the vice president of our FFA chapter, and through planning certain events, like our chapter kickoff party, for example, my biggest role in that was to make sure that we got all of the information out to the members. And so it was my job to communicate, get in contact with all of the younger, maybe middle school members who didn't have the social media to see all of our posts and updates about that, as well as some of them who maybe didn't have the transportation to get there. It was kind of my job to be the one relaying the message back and forth. And so there were some cases where I had to delegate portions of my job or of different things that we needed for the event because I knew I couldn't handle all of that on my own. And so I feel like that kind of demonstrated leadership, being able to delegate but still get the job done.
What skills do you have that qualify you for this job?
I would say obviously being a career in public communications, something I'm really strong at is being able to network and connect and communicate with the people that I'm working with, specifically since I've had a lot of work on different teams working with other people. Communication is always really, really important for that, and I think that's one of the big skills that I have, being able to work in a workplace environment or at a business like this, being able to get the job done as a team with my coworkers, and different things like that is probably one of the skills that I possess.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I am hoping to be almost all the way through college. I'm planning on hopefully taking a gap year in between senior year and college to serve Indiana FFA as a state officer at that level, and then from there attend Grace College for a degree in agricultural business and a minor in communications.
Okay. Why should we hire you over other candidates?
I think I am easily qualified over some of the other candidates with all of the experience that I've had, specifically in communications, by doing a lot of the contests through FFA and 4-H. It requires me to do a lot of public speaking as well as networking with business officials and leaders in our community. And I think those things have prepared me for a job like this, where I would be out in our community and focusing on sharing the news of things that are going on. And I think my experience in communicating in different situations like that has prepared me for this job.
Would you like to share any additional information that we have not covered during the interview?
I would say that I had a brief chance to work with some of the individuals from this radio station in doing some segments for 4-H, and I think I fell in love with the things that they were working on, and just kind of that brief experience got me really, really excited and passionate about working for a business like this. And so I think something that we haven't covered is just how excited I would be for a position like this, and that I would be willing to put in the extra time and the work for this position.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.